Hi and welcome to another video tutorial for the IGCSE Edexcel. In this one we'll be going through the 2015 paper and just going through to the instructions here. This paper has 5 activities, work through them in order. Spend the suggested time on each task. And you must enter your task number and your name and candidate details in the before printing, otherwise you won't receive it. In this one we have 5 tasks: image editing, spreadsheet software, web authoring, database and word processing. And for all the tasks you will have to use word processing. And down the bottom here there's a little scenario, so it says the Duncan's Villa Hotel Group has hotels in London, Chennai and Hong Kong. Managing Director is Frederick Duncan's Villa. His contact details are here and website here. You'll need them as you go along, so you'll have to refer back to them. Anyway, first task. Open, so over here it says open new word processing document. This is activity 1 using imaging. Using art imaging and graphics software, 20 minutes. Open a new document using word processing software. Okay. And I go insert, footer, and put my name. Well, I put the task number first. So I put task AG1. Delete the center. And on the right I put my name and candidate details, and I save this as task AG1. Like so. On the desktop, there we go. I'll put that in the folder where you've got all your resources. Okay, going back, tells us Frederick wants, so it tells us to save the document, and then Frederick wants a logo for the company. Open a suitable graphics package. So I'll use paint.net. Down here we've got paint.net. This is a portable paint.net, whereas you've got the one installed. Create a logo. The logo must be fit for purpose and include the letters DHG and the numbers 2000. So DHG, numbers 2000, and a suitable image on the images folder. So, there we go, it's opened. So I am going to go File and Open, and I'll go to where I've saved my files, where my files are saved. I now need to choose a suitable image. Now, photographs are not suitable images for logos. This one looks more like a contact hotel one. So I'm going to have this one here, like there. And I need to put the letters DHG 2000. So first of all, I will make the canvas bigger. So I'll go canvas size and make sure it's not maintained aspect ratio. Change the height to 600. And can I just select this and move it down? There we go. Go move that down there. And I will fill the top. Let's change the colors there. Oops. Let's draw a rectangle in here as well. So we'll just select the rectangle. Let's create a new layer there. So it's not working. Press escape. If you've selected something, press escape. It won't it won't have selected it. There we go. That should work. Over here, I'm going to draw that over here, and I need to fill this in. So I choose the fill tool. There we go. Perfect. So you need to just escape it. I'll select my text tool, make the writing bigger. I think 48. Let's just swap the colors. Let's make it a bit bigger there. 72. Don't know about 64. Okay. And make sure I do it on a new layer. If not, just insert a new layer. Click. And it's DHG 2000. And I can then move that into the center. Like so. Go back. It says save the logo as DHG logo. Paste a copy into task AG1. And then resave it. Don't print. So file, save as, DHG logo, save it as a JPEG into this file here, which is good. Okay, and flatten. Over here, I then get my image and I drag the DHG logo in there, like so. So you should have the full logo with what you've done. Looking back, it now says answer the question on the document task AG1 why this type of image you have chosen is suitable. Okay, so I have chosen a clip art image because it is simple with clearly defined colors. Okay, going back, and it says resave and print. So save and then print. Now we want to go to task AG2, which is another graphics one. This time, open new word processing software. Open a new document using word processing software. Enter task AG2 and your name and save it. So go over here, file, save as, desktop, task AG2, and in the footer, make sure you put your name and candidate details, like so. Okay, Control S, we just save that, minimize, and we need to, Frederick has an image of the Shore Temple near Chennai. He plans to use this on a web page. He has saved the image as temple. Open the image temple in a suitable package. So we go File, Open, and find the image Chennai, or temple, which is this one here. And we need to remove the tourists from the right side of the image. So the tourists are over here. So I select the area that I want to keep. So I'm going to select all of this apart from those tourists. And I say image crop. And then I go back. I need to, the trees from the left side of the image. So we select what I want to keep. Now you're not going to remove all the trees because otherwise you would be onto here. So you just perhaps do as many as you can there. And then you just go image and crop. And make sure the image remains rectangle. Not quite, I think. It's rectangle up that way. I'm just going to undo that. Let's just quickly undo that and just see if we can select. That's probably is. So if you do it nearer to the edge, that would make it rectangle being up there. That would be better. Image, crop to selection, but make it as close, but don't touch the temple edges. That's a rectangle. Then it says there's a tourist in a white shirt standing in the entrance to the temple. Alter this so it's no longer visible. So we go back. There's my tourist. Control and plus. We'll just zoom this in, and I can just drag this down. So I need to remove the one inside the entrance, not this one, but the one inside the entrance. And I select the clone tool. I hold down Control and then click to select my target. Make the size bigger, and I can then color this in. Like so. And occasionally you'll have to CTRL just to make sure you select a new area. Perhaps actually we just click on here as well. Click. Click. And just try and get rid of as much of them as you can. Won't be perfect because it's quite a difficult image to do. There we are. And then we just go back to the image, save the image as short, paste a copy into task AG2, so file, save as, sure, save, okay, meter has to flatten. I'm going to close that now, don't save that. And then in the image, I need to then drag shore into here, like so. And on the thing it says, explain the benefit of reducing the size of the temple, reducing the, does that say reducing the size of the image temple? Okay, so we could say two things here. Oops. By reducing the size of the temple, we have one, reduced reduce the image file size. Two, have more focus on the temple rather than other features. Okay, and it tells us to resave and print. So file, save, file, print. If you want to do it in color, which there's no need to, but if you want to do it in color, then we just have to go to printer properties and change this to color and then press OK. Okay? And that is task AG2. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing the next